My dear students, JEE NEET 2025 focus. Identify the primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary carbons in this following structure. You know what is primary, that is 1 degree. What is secondary, that is 2 degree. What is tertiary, that is 3 degree. What is quaternary, that is 4 degree. Before we are going to choose correct answer, go for detailed discussion. What is primary carbon, or you can say 1 degree carbon atom? You see, it is the carbon atom which is attached to one or no other carbon atom. Either one or no other carbon atom, that we can say primary carbon. You see, this is a carbon attached to only one, so you can say this is a primary. This also attached to only one carbon atom, so that is also you can say primary. You say this is methyl group also, here also carbon attached to only one carbon atom, this is also primary. This is also attached to only one carbon atom, this is also primary. You see, this is methyl group also attached to only one carbon atom, this is also primary. You see, this is a primary, this is a primary, this is a primary, this is a primary, this is a primary. So five primary carbons are there in this structure. 1 degree carbon, that is primary carbons, are 5. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay. Again, we are going to 2 degree carbon. Go for discussion. Secondary carbon, you can say, or you can say 2 degree carbon atom. It is the carbon atom that is attached to two other carbon atoms. So 2 degree carbon means it is the carbon atom that is attached to two other carbon atoms. If you observe the structure very keenly, you see this carbon attached to this carbon attached to this carbon. If carbon attached to two other carbon atom, this is one other carbon atom, this is another carbon atom, so you can say, I am dare to say this is a secondary carbon, because this carbon attached to this carbon, again this carbon attached to this carbon also to other carbon atom, so you can say this is a 2 degree carbon atom or secondary carbon atom. So if you observe the structure keenly, only 2 degree carbon atoms are only one is there. Okay. Again, go for tertiary carbon, or you can say 3 degree carbon. It is the carbon atom that is attached to 3 other carbon atoms. You see, this is tertiary carbon atom. This carbon attached to this carbon attached to this carbon attached to this carbon. So this carbon attached to 3 other carbon, this is. So this carbon attached to this carbon. So this carbon attached to 3 other carbon atoms, so I can say this is a tertiary carbon. Only one tertiary carbon is available in this structure. Go for quaternary carbon, or you can say 4 degree carbon atom. It is the carbon atom which is attached to 4 other carbon atoms. This is a carbon atom which is attached to 4 other carbon atoms. If you observe the structure, this is carbon attached to this carbon 1, this carbon 2, this carbon 3, this carbon 3. So this carbon attached to 4 other carbon atoms. So I can say this is a quaternary carbon, or you can say 4 degree carbon. So totally briefly I am going to say 1 degree carbons, only one carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 1 degree carbons, 2 degree carbons, only 1 2 degree carbon, only 1 3 degree carbon. Okay, this is only 1 3 degree carbon, only 1 4 degree carbon. 4 degree carbon is 1, 3 degree carbon is 1, 2 degree carbon is 1, 1 degree carbons are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.